Google has an app called Google Cast for Education, which allows a student with permission from the teacher to project what's on their machine up front to the screen in front of the classroom. In order to do that, the teacher first goes and gets the app. So I'm going to go to the Chrome Web Store. I just typed it in up here in my Omnibox in the search, in the address bar, which also can be used as a search bar. And then I'm clicking on the Chrome Web Store. And there we'll search for Cast for Education. And we'll scroll down till we see it here under Apps. And if you don't have it yet, go ahead and get it. The teacher gets the app. The students don't have to get anything. Okay, so we already have it here. I'm on a Chromebook right now. On your PC, you would be able to go open it by going up to the colored app launcher dots, or it may be down in your bar, your taskbar down beneath. You can also open it right here just by clicking and then hitting Launch App. Let me do that again. Okay, Launch App. When it opens, you just get this gray screen. And this is the screen that you'll just grab and drag over to the front of your room, because this is what the student screen will be projected to. So you give yourself a receiver name. So I'm just going to call it my last name. And this is the setup. It's very quick to set up. So I'm going to click Save. And again, I'm doing this from home, so it's taking a moment to sync up here. But so you give it a name like this, and when it's done, it comes up and looks like this. There's only one more piece that you need to accomplish before being ready to have them share. You click on Share and add all of your Google classes. You don't have to add each student name. It already knows all those students that are in your Google Classrooms. So as soon as it syncs up here, we're going to go ahead and add all the Google Classrooms that we have. So I'm going to click here and it knows them all. And I click on the class, then I hit Add. And I'll continue to do this until all of my classes are added. Notice that when we click in here, the only ones that are left are the ones that I haven't added yet. It takes them out as an option to add. So I'm continuing here and I keep adding until I get down to the only ones I don't want to add. And then I just say Save. So now that means that all of the students that are in my classes have access to ask to present. That doesn't mean they can automatically present, they just ask to present. Once that's set up, again, you would have this gray screen. You as the teacher have to open this app. So you would go up to your app launcher, the colorful dots. I'm on a Chromebook here, so you can't see them, but it would be the 9 colorful dots in your bar up here. So you click on that, you open up the Google Cast for Education, and you get this gray screen. If that's done, then a student would do the following. They just go on their browser. I'm going to minimize this so we can see and pretend we're a student. If we're a student, we just come up here and go to our 3 dots. And by the way, this is how you do it at home for the regular cast as well. They go to the 3 dots and they click Cast. And then they're going to look and see which cast receiver stations come up. I'm at home, so I have a couple from home, but here's my one. This is the one the students would be looking for. When they click that, and because I'm a teacher, I may not see the little accept or reject little button. It just came up for me because I have access to do that. Mine automatically casted, so I'll show you where it went. This is my regular screen. And then this one with the gray, that's the student one. I'm going to put them side by side. But before we even got to this point, normally as a teacher, if we're in the classroom and it's a student that is going to project, we would get a little thing on our screen that said, do you want to accept, so that you can let the student present, and we just click it and say yes. And if more than one at a time tries to project, then we can just accept the one we want. After a few seconds, it times out, so they could try again if they wanted to be the one to present. So here they are. This is my regular screen on the left, and you can see this is the fictitious student screen we have going on. This is the cast for education. So notice if we go somewhere else, I'm going to go, for example, to Disney. We'll go to the Germany Disney. You can see that it changes on that screen. And if a student is scrolling or doing something on that screen as well, then you can follow as a class. So they could be showing how to do something, and that would show up on the screen in the front of the classroom. So this is the one that would be up front in front of the classroom, whatever they're doing on their screen shows up. And as they move and annotate and do things, it shows up there as well. So that's how to use Cast for Education. And again, we started by going to the Chrome Web Store. I'm going to go ahead and close that. We go to the Chrome Web Store, and it looks like search Cast for Education, and it looks like this. Google Cast for Education.